Players around the world are drawn to the bright, colorful world of Fortnite. But this popular game also brings with it some serious strategy. Players need to think fast, act defensively, and always protect their teammates. Tip number 1. Teamwork. Working together is key, and every player must do their part to save the team. You need to be organized and understand that shielding your teammates in battle will give you the greatest chance for success. Communication is also critical. You need to communicate your location, plan of attack, and objectives to your team. That way, everyone will be on the same page and have a better chance of victory. Tip number 2. Timing. In Fortnite, timing is everything. You have to be able to time your shots, movements, and strategies to get the best results. Every second counts in a battle royale match. Every move must be calculated precisely. A few seconds can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Tip number 3. The finish. Finishing off your opponents requires perfect timing and accuracy. When you spot an enemy, it's important to find cover, pick your shots, and make each one count. Finally, try to finish off your opponents with a weapon that has a high rate of fire. This will help you take out your opponents quickly and effectively. Tip number 4. The infamous third party. Keep an eye out for opponents who are distracted and take advantage of the opportunity to ambush them. Pick a spot where you can get a good view of your surroundings. When your opponents come into view, open fire. Surprise attacks are a great way to get the jump on your opponents. With the right timing and a little luck, you can take out unsuspecting players with ease. Don't be afraid to take risks and go on the offensive when you feel the opportunity is right. This technique is especially good for getting more eliminations and winning in-game. Tip number 5. Height advantage. The angle at the high ground makes it easier to hit enemies who are on level ground. You can even track their movement and get cheeky headshots from this angle. Being on the high ground makes it harder for enemies on the ground to aim and shoot at you due to the angle. Tip number 6. Weapon swap. To swap weapons during combat, you need to be fast and accurate. First, you have to aim at your target, then quickly press your swap button. You should be quick enough to switch weapons before your opponent can react. You also want to make sure that you're switching to the right kind of weapon. It doesn't always make sense to switch to a sniper rifle when fighting up close. So try to choose the best weapon for the situation. This technique is great if you don't have time to reload and will help you adapt more easily to different situations. Tip number 7. Mix it up. Take the time to learn every weapon in the game, from the basic assault rifle to the heavy-hitting rocket launchers. You'll then be able to customize your game plan with any loadout. Tip number 8. Patience. Take your time to read the map and plan your movements. Moving too quickly can easily get you shot by an enemy. Also, take your time to gather information about your opponents. Don't rush into combat without knowing what you're up against. Don't forget that patience can pay off in the long run. While it may seem counterintuitive at first, taking your time in Fortnite can lead to victory in the end. Tip number 9. Take cover. When it comes to zero build, the key to survival is cover. Cover provides a safe space, so you can come up with your next plan of attack. And it's easy to find. Use anything from cars, walls, rocks, and trees as your cover. It's your best ally, especially in zero build. Tip number 10. Be unpredictable. Know the importance of being unpredictable. Rather than always sticking to one place or playing the same angle, make sure you keep your opponents on their toes. Make yourself harder to hit and also change weapons to fit the situation, like switching to a shotgun when close to your enemies. Being unpredictable gives you a better chance to survive and come out on top. Tip number 11. Watch yourself. Watching your own gameplay is essential for improving your skill and becoming a more competitive player. First, by watching back your own games, you will notice patterns and you can identify the moments that led to your success and those that led to your failure. This allows you to remake and refresh your strategies each game, allowing you to become a more skilled and versatile player. Second, watching your previous games makes it easier to recognize opponents' playing patterns. When you understand their strategy, you can come up with an effective plan for defeating them time and time again. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Enjoy the rest of the video.